Singaporeans can expect changes to how the courts will handle family disputes, said Chief Justice Sundaresh Menon at the opening of the legal year on Friday.
The Minister for Law and I have discussed this, and we have agreed that an interagency group be established consisting of some Supreme Court judges, family court judges, and representatives from the Ministry of Law and the Ministry of Social and Family Development to work with academics and family law practitioners to consider possible reforms. The family is the basic unit in our society, and every breakdown is traumatic. The reforms should be aimed at reducing the acrimony inherent in family disputes to the greatest extent possible.
CJ Menon hopes that more family disputes can be resolved through counselling and mediation instead of having the judge decide on solutions for the parties involved. Senior Minister of State Indrani Raja welcomes such a move.
For the family law specifically, I think that that's very timely. For anybody who has practiced family law, they will know that a lot of it is less about the law, but a lot about the emotions and how it operates on the contending spouses, and most of all on the children. So this proposed initiative to relook the way that we do family law and the family courts is a very welcome initiative. And as CJ had mentioned, the idea really is to achieve a resolution of what are actually very difficult family circumstances.
He delivered his first official speech to a 600-strong crowd comprising local and foreign judiciary members and lawyers at the Supreme Court. The 50-year-old, who is Singapore's fourth Chief Justice, also hopes that more lawyers can take up pro bono work to allow all Singaporeans to have access to legal help and justice.
The sole practitioners and small law firms have been especially generous with their time in pro bono cases and initiatives. And it is time for the large commercial law firms and the senior counsel to share the load to a greater extent. This should entail more participation in cases as well as more generous financial support.
Another change is for the subordinate courts to receive the recognition it deserves.
The vast majority of those who encounter the law do so primarily at what we refer to as the subordinate courts. It is an unfortunate appellation, as it may be construed to suggest that the work of that arm of the judiciary is somehow unimportant. Nothing could be further from the truth. It is there that the core business of dispensing justice is carried out on a daily basis. That is our engine room, managing an annual caseload in the region of 350,000 cases.
Some of the possible changes include renaming the subordinate courts to the State Court of Justice and to have judges wear robes in open court. Other improvements to Singapore's judicial system include the courts going digital and paperless, making material more accessible to public and private lawyers. CJ Menon also announced the appointment of 2 new senior counsels, Narayanan Srinivasan and Lionel E. Find out more about them in the next clip.